أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficent. Today I show classes here in order to present a small circuits on Proteus as well as in Proteus. First of all, I'm gonna show the Proteus circuit. This is 2x4 decoder. As I have already done all these Proteus simulations, I'm just gonna show the screenshots of it. First of all, we are going to start 2x4 decoder. So this is the screenshot for it, where we have given two inputs 0 0, and this is the first one. As we can see over here 0 0, we will get 1 triple 0 as outputs. We can see over here that this is 1 and 3 triple 0. So we can say that our simulation is true up till here. Now we will move towards our next circuit, that is 4+2 encoder. For that, I'm just gonna show the encoders. This is our encoder circuit, and for this we have 4 inputs 1 0 0 0. As we can see over here that we have insert 0 0 1 0. We will see the same thing in our table. 0 0 1 0, the outputs are 1 and 0. We can see over here that outputs are 1 and 0. So now we will move towards our next circuit, that is demultiplexer. As this one here, we have both these inputs are 1, and we will see what would be the output. So we can see over here that when both the inputs are 0 0, and outputs are 0 1 triple 0. Yes, we can see over here that 0 0 then 1 triple 0. Now we will move towards our next circuit, that is decoder and demux. We'll compare it with the table 4+1 mux. Here our data is 0, so we will compare it with our circuit and see what would be the outputs. As all the inputs are 0, we will see what would be the output. As we can see over here that our data is 0 and our inputs are also 0, then our outputs are also 0. So we can say that our simulation is true up till here. Now we will move towards our Proteus circuit. This is the code for the Proteus, and this is the circuit for the Proteus decoder, and this is the waveform of decoder, and this is the code for 2+4 decoder, and this is the circuit which is formed after the code process, and this is the waveform of Proteus, and this is a demultiplexer's code. This is the code of demultiplexer, and this is the circuit which we have obtained, and this is the waveform of it. Same. This is encoder's code, and this is the circuit which we have obtained from the Proteus circuit, and this is the waveform of our encoder. Now we will move towards our next lab, that is lab number 11. This is lab number 11. In this lab, we are going to design J flip-flop, D flip-flop, and master flip-flop. First of all, we are going to design the circuit for D flip-flop. This is the circuit which I have already made, and I put a screenshot over here. So here I have inputs. We have two inputs. We have input 1 as reset 1, and we will get the output as 1 and 0. We will see in our circuit. As we can see over here that we insert 1, we will get output as 1 and 0. Similar, the thing is in our truth table, so we can say that our simulation is true. And when we have entered 0, then we will get 0 1. As we can see, we get 0 1, so we can say that our simulation is true. Now we will move for the JK flip-flop, and I'm going to see one of it, that is 1 1. So we will see. This is our JK flip-flops truth table. We will see when J and K both are inputs are 1, then the output toggles are 0 and 1. We can see over here that When both these inputs are 1, then outputs are 1 and 0. So we can say that our simulation is true. As this is our JK master flip-flop truth table. As we can see in our truth table that when we have inputs at 0 and 1, then the outputs are 0 and 1. We can see over here in our circuit that when inputs, first input when switch is open and 0, and the timer is on, then 5 means 0 and 1, then outputs are also 0 and 1. We can see in our truth table that when the inputs are 0 and 1, the outputs are also 0 and 1. Similar way, when inputs are 1 and 0, then the outputs are also 1 and 0. We can see over here that in this circuit, when inputs switch is closed, it means our input is 1 and it will be automatically closed means 0. Our circuit will perform give output in a similar way, means one LED is off, another is on. This is all about day number 11. Thank you so much, sir.